Road closed? Honestly, road closed? I do not think so. Too many times in our life, we are told by other people that there is a barrier that you can't get through, that there's something that you cannot do. And today's episode of Greatness Quest is all about what to do when somebody tells you you can't, and give you some fun tips about how you can. All right, I know you're gonna love the show.
Cowboy.
Welcome to a daily dose of Greatness Quest with your host, Trevor Crane, my daddy. He is going to help you take your life and business to the next level.
Here I come to save the day.
Trevor Crane here, 11-time #1 best-selling author and the founder of Epic Author Publishing, coming to you live every day so you can plug in every day to build your ideal business so you can live your ideal life.
If my daddy can do it, then anybody can do it because he's a weirdo.
You're supposed to make me sound cool. So today I was trying to do a Facebook Live and record my day 7 of 22 push-ups in a row. It's 22-day push-up challenge. And so I was trying to do a Facebook Live about this, and then the reception's so horrible in this community here that I just lost it. And I wanted to go ahead and finish the episode, the podcast for you today, as well as for the 7 push-ups, or day 7 of my 22 push-ups. What the hell am I saying? So my question for you today is also my challenge to you. Where in your life are you waiting for somebody else to give you their approval? Where in your life are you actually allowing somebody else to tell you that you can or cannot do something? Is it your mom? Is it your dad? Is it a doctor, a lawyer, the way that you were brought up? Is it the story that you're telling yourself? Is it some kind of internal conversation? That's step number 1, to just get clear about what's holding you back. What are the barriers that are in your way that are stopping you to get where you want to go? Because there's a lot of ways to go ahead and get there. And then step number 2 is to do something completely outrageous, potentially dangerous, to commit yourself to moving past the barrier, beyond your previous belief that you could or could not do something. For myself, when I was 20 years old, I wanted to go to Europe. Now, nobody did that. I wanted to go abroad. I was one of the first friends I knew that got a passport back in 1993, and I bought a one-way ticket to Paris. Now, if I was living in Phoenix, Arizona, I bought a one-way ticket, and I was committed, baby. I bought a Lonely Planet travel book. This is pre-internet, to date myself. Yeah, it was a little bit ago, even though I already gave you the date. I bought a Lonely Planet travel book, and I had no idea where I was going. I had no idea what I was going to do. I just knew I was going to Paris, and I started reading it. I didn't even start reading it until I got on the airplane. That's pretty dangerous. For those people who want to potentially write a book, one of the first things that I advise my clients to do, and one of the first things I did when I finally got my book done, is I declared to the world that I was getting my book done. So if you want to take that on, you could and should declare to the world today that you're going to publish a book. And that's a dangerous thing. A lot of people get scared by that, but it commits you, and potentially you might think that it's crazy and might hang you. I love it because you're kind of screwed, because once you tell other people and you commit that you're going to get something done, now you look stupid if you don't get it done. Now, with that said, I'm going to go ahead, and for those of you who are watching this on video, I'm going to finish my push-ups today right in front of this silly road closed sign. And again, this is day 7 of my 22 days in a row of needing to do the 22-day push-up challenge. So if you'd like to join me, you can go ahead and help raise awareness for veteran suicide. And I'm going to post this on Facebook, and I'm going to call it Jeremy Thompson to go ahead and join me and do 22 push-ups a day for 22 days to raise awareness for veteran suicide. Hold on 1 second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, and 1 to grow on. There we go. Now, my last little story for you is about fear. Because when I met with Tony Robbins years ago, I was with him at his private resort in Fiji at a relationship seminar. I think the first one that he did called Ultimate Passion. I was there with a girlfriend of mine, and I was scared. I was scared because it was the biggest personal development seminar I'd ever been to, in that it challenged me. I wanted to blame the girl I was dating for the challenges we're having in our relationship, and that I wanted to just bitch. But instead I realized it was me. When I sat down to talk to Tony, it was in front of a small group of people. There were 25 couples there. And he asked me a question of what was really going on. And for me, it was, I'm not enough. Which he shares as one of the core questions that we ask ourselves is, I'm not enough and I'm not going to be loved. But truly, that's what my fear was. And so standing in front of him in a small room of people, he challenged me to ask the truth. He said, Trevor, what's the truth? So here's my quote of the day for you. This is what I came up with on the spot, and I think it's relevant to everyone. It's relevant to you. Is that I'm more than enough already. That there's no reason to wait. There's no reason to listen to my bullshit or anybody else's bullshit about why I can't do something. My quote of the day for you is, you are more than enough already. And with that, I'm going to finish up today's show. One more thing real quick. I forgot to tell you that while my dad was told he was given an assessment that he wasn't smart enough to be anything but a ditch digger, what ended up happening is that my dad became a horseshoer. He went ahead and said, I'm going to find something to do that I love. He ended up going to vet school. He ended up trying a lot of things in his life. He ended up teaching polo, which is one of the things that he loved to do. And he still plays polo to this day. And he's actually a phenomenal musician and plays almost every instrument you can imagine. With I have nothing else really for you. I just want to see you here again on another Daily Dose of Greatness Quest tomorrow. And do the challenge today. Figure out whose permission you're waiting for, and then do something outrageous to go ahead and totally commit yourself. I can't wait to see you tomorrow on another Daily Dose of Greatness Quest.
To get even more awesomeness, which means all my best stuff, download my app by texting Trevor to 36260. It will show up right on your cell phone. Just text message the word Trevor to 36260. Talk to you soon.